Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shin. Of course, if you have not been here before, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. I am being a bit quiet because my baby is sleeping in the other room and we were out just kind of sitting in my living room, and I thought I would do like a fun kind of like summery glowy makeup look. This has been kind of my go-to recently and I thought we would do it on camera together. So yeah, guys, if that is something you were interested in seeing, then just keep watching. All right, guys, so like I said, I'm going to try to be a little bit quiet because my baby is sleeping in the other room, and me finishing this video really has to do with him staying asleep because Dale's actually working. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I have a handful of products that I put in this little Sydney Grace bag. And then I do have the Lunar Beauty, the Moon Prism palette. I want to use this a little bit. I'm going to be using a lot of cream products though, but I do want to I want to use this like shimmery blush down here. What's the shade name? That one's called Soleil. I think it's really pretty. So I'm going to put that on top of the cream that I'm going to be using. So let's go in. I'm going to haul out all of my products and get them set up here so we can use them. And yeah, my background is very like baby-esque right now. It's my changing table, my diaper genie, swing, seat. There's a couch over there, but yeah, it's very baby-esque. Anyways, I'm going to kind of like get in close so you guys can see what I'm doing. We'll get my hair kind of back a little bit out of the way. All right, so this is what my skin looks like. I'm barefaced other than doing my brows. If you guys do want to see a brow tutorial, I'll go ahead and throw that up in the cards and you can watch that. It's on kind of like a feathered brow look, but I did that video so I could just throw it up in the cards when you guys want to see me do my brows, because I feel like doing my brows on camera is so boring. And I know everyone says that, but I really do. I don't even like watching people do brows. So if you do and you want to see it, that video is there for you guys. But anyways, we're going to start off. We're going to start off really easy. I actually have prepped my skin. I do have my Ulrich Henderson vitamin C serum on my face. I usually put that on every morning. It gives me kind of a tacky base and a nice glow to my skin. And I do have a bit of a tan going on currently because I have been out in the sun a little bit, which is great. But I'm first going to go in actually with the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand. This guy right here. I like putting this all over my skin. And I don't know how most people feel about this product, but I really enjoy it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And I don't like to go overboard, but I like to put a bit. I had something on my head there. There we go. A little bit on my nose. But I like to put a bit of this on my skin. And this is a great kind of like glowy base for your foundation. If you do choose to wear foundation, I'm not going to actually wear foundation today. I'm just going to put this on with concealer. And you can target this in like your highlighting areas if you prefer to target it in your highlighting areas and not go like in the areas that kind of maybe you have like pores and things like that. I don't have a lot for pores, so I don't worry about it a ton. I'm just blending that out. It's with a JH17. You can kind of see it just gives like a nice glow to the skin, which I really like, and my skin is looking pretty good right now. It is, like I said, I do have a bit of a tan going on, which is kind of helping me out, but I do really like this product. I think this is similar to the Charlotte Tilbury, the Hollywood Flawless Filter. I think this is very similar to that product. It is less expensive, but there is less product, so technically it is more expensive if you do it by like the amount of product, but if you just want a smaller amount of product, like you're not going to use that much and you don't want to pay as much as the Charlotte Tilbury one, I would pick up this Tarte one. It's a really nice. All right. So for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Pat McGrath concealer. I love this. I've mentioned this in a couple videos. I think it's a really, really good concealer. And I'm just going to put a little bit here under the eyes. I might dab a little up here because I'm not actually going to wear eyeshadow today. We're going to go like that. I haven't been wearing eyeshadow a ton. I actually just had a lash lift and tint, and I've been trying not to wear eyeshadow the last couple days. Even though you can, it's perfectly fine. And I'm probably going to very soon. I just kind of wanted to give it a few days before I start going in with heavy makeup. Get that hair out of my face. I hate when I get a hair on my face when I'm trying to do my concealer. I'm just using that same brush currently just to blend that out a bit. I'm going to use a smaller brush when I go in on my eyes. Where is the brush? I'm gonna go in with this guy, the what is this? The JH08. I couldn't see that for a minute. I'm just gonna go in this lightly. I don't want to get this really on my lashes, really. Like I said, it doesn't really do anything. That's the one benefit of a lash lift instead of extensions, is that you can kind of like wear your makeup and not have to worry about it. But I still do because I'm crazy. It's just the way I am. Okay. There we go. So I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to go in with a light amount of powder. I'm going to go in with the Thrive Cosmetics Soft Blur Powder. I really like this one. It's kind of like a light powder, so it doesn't feel like heavy under the eyes, and you can go in kind of lightly with it and set everything just like where you want to set. I am going to focus that just there because I don't want to put too much on the perimeters of my face because I am going to be using some cream products. But we're just going to do that. Like I said, I do really like this powder. It's a good powder if you're looking for a setting powder. It's not the most inexpensive, but it's not the most expensive either. And then for cream bronzer, we're going to go in with the Tower 28. This is the Bronzino. I have the shade West Coast. There is a deeper shade than this. This is kind of a glowy product, so that's kind of what it looks like. It definitely has sheen to it, a little bit of glow, but I really like this. I think it's really, really pretty on the skin. And I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. I use this for most of my cream products. I'm going to go with the e.l.f. Airbrush Stipple Brush. I need to order another one of these because I literally go into this and then I go into cream blush and I use the same thing, so I have to keep cleaning it. But I'm going to take a little bit on there and I'm going to start right here. You can see it applies pretty heavily, but it does blend out nicely. This does kind of have like a reddish kind of pink undertone in a way to it. So if you are like super fair, I would really go in with a light hand on this one. I think they could come out probably with one lighter shade on this if they wanted to. I'm going to take some on the forehead. And I really like to blend that into my hairline to kind of make that look natural. But you can already see like the definition that creates. It's really pretty. I'm going to go a little bit under here. This is a glowy product, so I don't like taking too much under my chin area, but I do like to have a little bit of darkness under here to get rid of that double chin. I'm just going to pull that down my neck. I'm going to take a little bit more product and we're going to go in on this side. Again, we're just going to stamp that in, starting at that top point. And if it looks a little scary at first, it's okay. And even if it turns out a little scary at first, don't worry about it because you can always go in, even if you need to, with like a little bit of powder, even that Thrive Cosmetics powder, and really kind of tone it down. We're just gonna really work that into the skin. And I am bringing it a little bit down just because I want a more natural bronzed look. I'm gonna bring that into the hairline a little bit. You can see like the glow that has to it. So it definitely does have glow. So if you don't like a glowy kind of bronzer product, you're probably not gonna like this one, but I really enjoy this one. I'm gonna kind of bring it like this. Bring a little bit down here. I like to just take the leftover and kind of go over my nose area. I'm not doing like a really contour look. I'm just kind of adding some warmth to the skin. If you notice my nose is like terrible lately. Like nothing sticks to it. It drives me insane. Like you can see, like I don't even have foundation on and it's picking up somehow. It's just so annoying. Does anyone have any tips for like making product like go on your nose nicer? I don't know. My nose just lately does not want to take anything. even if I don't wear friggin' foundation, it's being like kind of temperamental. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put a little bit more right there. All right, look at that friggin' thing. I had this like right in your guys' face. You can see everything. All right, so I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna go in next with a cream blush from Honest Beauty. This is really dirty because I use it all the time and I had mascara on it. I'm gonna use the shade Coral Peach, this one right here. So I'm gonna tap into this a little bit, get a little bit on my brush. And I'm using that same stippling brush from e.l.f. I'm just gonna stipple that on. These have such good pigmentation. I want to get the peony pink shade. It's so gorgeous. Okay, so that is the blush. I'm going to add a little bit more right here. I like to really, I'm going to go kind of over this area too to kind of tie everything in. I like to put sometimes a little bit down here. I love this blush. I think it's such a pretty blush. This is such a good formula too. I do want to try the Tower 28 blushes because I've heard they're like bomb AF. So I want to try those too. And then I'm going to go in with a Reffer. This is a 04, this brush right here. And I'm going to go in with the shade Soleil. This is from the Manny MUA, the Moon Prism palette. I just want to kind of tap that over top, because it has like a sheen to it and it gives you like this like glowy extra bit of glow. Can you see that? Ooh, it's so pretty. I really like Manny's Lunar Beauty brand. I have the Strawberry Dreams palette and it's really beautiful. And this blush palette is really nice too. Like, it took me forever to get this from Sephora, but it's really, really beautiful. Really great shades. There's like a nice range of like light, medium, deeper tones. So I think a lot of people could get use out of this. And the packaging, like, look at that. It's such beautiful packaging. I love his packaging on all of his products. I think it's amazing. All right, so next we're gonna go in with a product from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Beauty Light Wand Easy Highlighter, and I have the shade Spotlight. So this guy right here. Now, I hate the packaging on this. It's so wasteful, honestly, and I just wish she would change the packaging. I like the applicator, but like, even if you put it on close, like you can open and close it, the product still seeps out and you like end up wasting so much product. So I'm going to put actually a little bit on the back of my hand. And I like to just take this and kind of take a finger and just like put this on with a finger. I feel like this applies like really well, and you can kind of go like this too if you want like more product. And this applies, like, you can see, like, really easily. Like, it doesn't take much at all to apply this. I like to put a little bit on the forehead. Really, really beautiful. Really, really beautiful product. And we're just going to do a little bit of that. And then I'm going to go in on this side. We're going to do the same thing. Just tap, tap, tap. Put a little bit on the forehead. And then I like to take also a little bit of this product and just put it on the inner corners of my eyes when I don't wear any eyeshadow. Just go like this. It just gives it like a little bit of a pop in those inner corners, so you look a little bit brightened up. But yeah, that's what I like to do with this product. Just tap it in with my finger. And then, like I said, you can go over this with your brush that you use for blush, just to kind of blend everything back in together. Blush and bronzers, that's what I like to do. It gives it a little bit more of that like natural kind of look. So you don't look as like more like, what am I trying to say? You don't see as many like lines, like everything kind of looks more seamless and blended together, which is what I personally like. Then I'm gonna go in just with this is just like a clear Sephora. It's a Sephora, it's a gel liner in coconut. I use this all the time, but I'm just gonna put this on my waterline. Just to brighten up my eyes, even though I'm not wearing anything on my eyes. There we go. So pretty. And then I am gonna go over this highlight with this JD Glow illuminating powder in pink diamonds. I just got this and it's so pretty, guys. I love it so much. And I'm going to use the JH highlighting brush. This is in 09. So I'm going to take a little bit of this on my brush. I'm actually just going to take some from the cap. We're going to knock a little off. We're really going to amp this up. Like, look at that. This does have like a pink undertone, but oh my goodness. Like, look at that. This highlight is so beautiful. Like when I put the, like swatch this, I wasn't like super impressed, but when I put it on my face, I was like, oh, this is beautiful. This is freaking beautiful. Like, what? And then I kind of just go like this. And if you want like a little bit on your eyelids, just go like this. Put a little bit down here. Yeah, look at that. Boom, boom. Love it. Love that freaking highlighter. This is a loose highlighter, which I'm not usually a fan of, but I kind of want to get the other shade. I think they have a shade called Eclipse, and I kind of want to get that one now because I love that one so much. It's so pretty. Do I have like, no, my lips aren't that bad. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do mascara. I'm actually thinking I'm going to do mascara off camera. I'll come back and then we'll put a lip color on. All right, guys, so I am back. So I went ahead and did my mascara off camera. Can we talk about the lashes with this lash lift? Oh, they're so pretty. I really like the lash lift and tint, so I think I'm going to keep having that done. So yay on that. I really like that I actually have lashes. But anyways, we're going to go with the lip color. I'm going to go with the shade. I've been wearing this constantly. It's the Wayne Goss, one of the lipsticks, and this is in the shade Daisy. I freaking love this shade. It's so, so pretty. I'm going to go ahead and put that on. I do have some Laneige lip sleeping kind of balm still on, but I'm going to leave that on because I like to have moisturized lips. We're going to go in with that shade. I just think it's such a pretty, like, peachy, like, summery kind of shade. And it just makes your lips look like nice and plump. This is more of like a satin finish. It does have like a creamy kind of satin finish, which I enjoy. I don't like really matte lipsticks, but I think this one looks really beautiful if you're doing that kind of like corally kind of peachy toned look. So that is the finished kind of glowy makeup look. What do you guys think? You could add like a glowy setting spray. I didn't bring one out here, but I don't think it's really needed, to be honest. But this is kind of the finished look. What do you guys think? Simple and easy, not too hard to do, and it makes you look like at least freshened up for the day, especially in the summertime. I like to look nice and dewy and glowy. You may not, obviously. I mean, if it's really hot out, this may come off your face, especially if you're oily, but for me, this lasts really long. I do have more normal to dry skin, keep that in mind, but I do love this kind of look. It's kind of something I do on the day-to-day. But let me know what you guys think down below. Recommend me some good glowy products. But yeah, if you did like the video, make sure you do give me a thumbs up. It really does help my channel out. I know I tell you that in every video, but it really does help with engagement. Also hit the subscribe button and the bell notification if you want to stay up to date with my videos. As you know, I'm not the most frequent uploader, but I am trying to be a little bit more frequent with that. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.